Okay, and that's where faith comes into play. Okay, because it says words. Let me bring it up. Let me bring that up in James 2:17. Which reads, James 2:17, which reads, even so faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone. The reason why that ruler came to see YAHAWASHI is because he believed. So there went that instant of having faith, and then that faith pushed him to go ask YAHAWASHI to come and bring back his daughter. You know, because if he had faith and didn't go see YAHAWASHI, it wouldn't have built to nothing. See, his daughter would still be dead. You know, his daughter wouldn't have come to life if he said, "Oh, I believe that he can save her, but I'm not going to go ask him." You know, in a sense, that's why we have to ask as if we already obtained. When we pray unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for a thing, if it's through the Spirit, if it's according to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we'll receive it. You know, we gotta ask as if you already obtained. That's the power of prayer, man. You see, this ain't no joke, man. You see, this doctrine is the only thing that how can I say that formulates life. You know, that's the only thing. This doctrine, the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is the only doctrine that generates life into this world. Nothing else, man. You see, and it reads, verse 18. Yeah, a man may say, "Thou hast faith and has not, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith with my works. And I will shew thee my faith by my works." Okay, that's how we have to act. That's the mentality that we have to be in. That the same mentality that Paul had, man. You know, I'll show you how I believe by the way I walk, by the way I talk. You know, by what I do. You see me in the world, man. You see me. You see how the people in the world, when they knew you in the world, you know, you're partaking all sorts of wickedness. You know, and now they think strange for you to not be following them in their wickedness. You know, because you've changed. You see. They can tell it when people see, speaking for myself, when people see me, you know, they see that I became more mature, more seasoned in this word, you know, because I put in the work, man, you know, not to brag or anything. I'm humble as it can get, you know, but I put in the work, man, you know, and I boast in my infirmities, you know, I boast in my weakness, that the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushai may be excelled, you know, might not be the most eloquent in speech, you know. But when it comes to this Bible, when it comes to knowing the Lord, man, I got it, man. You know, through the Spirit, you know. And if I don't got it, I can always ask one of the brethren that are in the truth, and I'll get the answer for you, you know. And that's how confident I am that this is the way, man. You see? And it says here, verse 19, "Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devil also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? How was not Abraham our father justified by works, when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar?" And that was just a foreshadowing, Isaac being Yahawashi through the Spirit, you know, foreshadowing of Yahawashi being crucified for his sins, you know. Isaac being offered up as sacrifice was a similitude of Yahawashi dying for his sins. Okay. And again, the Lord provided you know, the Lord's will. You know, he wanted to test Abraham, and Abraham succeeded. Okay. And then after that, the Lord provided him a sacrifice. Okay. And even if it was that that Isaac was to die, the Lord could have brought him back any time, man. It's nothing for the Lord. And nothing is impossible for the Lord, man. He made everything out of nothing, man. Okay. So you can't put the Lord in a box again, you know. So the Lord did everything, man. And He is all powerful, man. Us in our human minds, we can't imagine what that. We can't even fathom what that really means, you know. So again, verse 22, it says, "Seest thou how faith wrought with his works? And by works was faith made perfect. By his word was faith made perfect." See? "And the scriptures was fulfilled, which said, Abraham believed in the Most High, was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of the Most High. You know, that's what we want to be, man. You know, we want to put in the work. You know, right now, dig our well before we get thirsty. You see, so when the time comes, the Lord will remember all our good deeds, man. You know, because I'm gonna bring that out as well. You see, because the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our deeds, our good deeds, man. It says here, verse Hebrews 6:10. For the power is not unrighteous to forget your work and your labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Again, when it tells you convert, if you convert a sinner, it's gonna hide the multitude of sins. You know, it all correlates, man. You know, so this book is a big puzzle that can be put into. You know, if you have the proper understanding, you can put 1 and 2 together in many places. You know, you can use this precept to break down another precept, and you can use this precept to explain this precept. You see, you can, you know, there's a lot of flavor in this book. You know, see, that's how you know that Yahawah, you know, YAHAWASHI being the ultimate Jake. You know. See the flavor in this book, you know. You can't even fathom, man. How is it gonna be, you know, in the kingdom, man. The power, the abilities, everything that we're gonna be able to do, everything being in order, it's gonna be beautiful, man. You know, Lord willing, you know, Lord willing, the days being hastened even faster, you know. We're getting even closer to the end of this wicked kingdom. Okay. So yeah, through faith, without works, faith is dead. You know, you can't say you believe and not show and not do anything about it. You know, through faith, Noah built the ark because he was moved with fear because he believed, and we know that fear is the beginning of knowledge. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. Okay. It says here in verse 19, and then Yahawashi arose and followed him, and so did his disciples. And then again, you know, the 10 virgins, the virgins that were not defiled by women, followed the voice of the master wherever he going. You know. Roughly paraphrasing, those are the elect. Those are the apostles. They follow Yahawashi wherever you want. And even to this day, we're following it. Yahawashi opens their eyes. The hopeful elect, he opens their eyes, then to come back to their lot. You know, the spirit of the prophets was subject unto the prophets. For the Lord is not us, and not the author of confusion. Okay. So everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a purpose, and it's all in order. Everything is in order in the Most High. There's no unrighteousness in Him. Okay? So whether it be good or whether it be bad, it's for His own pleasure. Okay? We're just actors in these movies, man. We're not the directors. So play your role. Okay? And behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years, and came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. See? And then again, you know, the works of faith. She believed that even, you know, she had that plague for 12 years. See, like I mentioned before in John 11 and 4. This plague is not unto death. You see, this sickness is not unto death, but that the Son may be glorified through Yahawah. Now, let me bring that back again. I don't want to butcher it. See, John 11 and 4, which reads, when Yahawashi heard that, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of the power, that the Son of Yahawah might be glorified thereby. See, everything's for a reason. Everything's for a reason. Okay. You gotta put that in your mind, man. Through good or through bad, glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and endure. Okay, that's the goal, man. Endure, man. You see, he's ultimately testing you to see if you're gonna fold. And in a sense, he's doing it because he loves you. Okay, you gotta see it as okay. The Lord is testing me, man. He's putting more weight on that cross I'm bearing, or on that cross I'm carrying. Okay, because he knows I can handle it. I'm gonna push through it till the end. You see. And who knows? He might increase you, and he's gonna increase you in the end. He is because it's written. Okay, you don't have to second guess anything, man. In Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because he's the way, man. You keep following the way, you will never stumble. Okay. And it reads, but Yahweh turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith hath made thee whole." And the woman was made whole from that hour. She was healed from that hour. Okay, so that's what it goes into, you know. Thy faith, you know, shall be whole. But for your faith to be completed, to be perfect, it has to come with works. And again, it just showed you, okay? The ruler who went to go see Yahushua, and that woman, it was portrayed to them. And even with the sick who was sick with the man who was sick of the palsies, you know, through his faith, the Lord said his sins are forgiven. Why? Because he had faith. You see? And it says, and again, it was for him to be. It's for Yahweh to be glorified and the Son to be glorified also, because many believed and many marveled. After many glorified the Most High when that happened.